This is Kyle from TrueStory.fm. Listen, I don't want to sell anything, buy anything, or process anything as a career. I don't want to sell anything bought or processed, or buy anything sold or process anything sold, bought, or processed, or repair anything sold, bought, or processed. You know, as a career. I don't want to do that. What I really want to do with my life, what I want to do for a living, is I want to make amazing audio podcasts, the kind you can enjoy wherever you are, doing the things you got to do, even if you don't want to do them. Without a noise, without my pride, I reach out from the inside and ask you for your help. By becoming a member, you get early access to amazing ad-free shows, plus exclusive stuff just for our insiders. $5 a month, or even one annual gift goes a long way to helping us make stuff for you. If I could say anything, I'd say this. Head to truestory.fm/join to find out more.
Before we dive in, here's another show you can enjoy in the True Story FM family of entertainment podcasts.
Horror movies get a bad rap. They're cheap thrills, mindless gore, not cinema, blah, blah, blah.
But we here at Sitting in the Dark know better. We know that horror is more than just jump scares and chainsaws. It's a reflection of our deepest fears, our anxieties, Okay, and there's a lot of jump scares and chainsaws.
Join us, Pete Wright, Tommy Metz III, Kyle Olson, and Keenan Diaz, as we cut into the dark heart of horror cinema.
Every episode, we explore a different facet of the genre, from survival horror to home invasions, from zombies to birds. We tickle the tropes, analyze the angles, and sharpen our own axes along the way.
We'll introduce you to the classics that shaped the genre.
And the modern masterpieces that are pushing the boundaries of terror.
Sitting in the Dark is your guide to navigating the terrifying, thrilling, and sometimes hilariously bad world of horror movies.
We'll help you understand why we love to be scared.
And maybe even convert you into a horror fan yourself.
So turn off the lights.
Close the basement door.
And join us.
Sitting in the dark.
In a world where podcasts are a dime a dozen, one show dares to stand out from the rest.
The Film Board, a podcast unafraid to tell it like it is.
We're here for one reason and one reason only. Downloads.
That's right. We review new release movies because that's what gets people's attention.
But just because we're in it for the clicks doesn't mean we don't take our job seriously.
We're part of the Next Reel family of film podcasts, and we're proud of it.
Our reviews are just as insightful and thought-provoking as any of our other film podcasts.
It's just that this podcast is all about that sweet, sweet SEO.
The nectar squoze from the tree of Bing.
We're only human, but we're also creators.
And creators eat clicks to survive.
So if you want honest, unfiltered opinions on the very latest movies right on opening weekend,
delivered with the self-awareness of a team looking for downloads,
then tune in to the Film Board.
Where every download counts, but yours counts the most.
Ox Hare presents, in association with True Story FM, the Swashbuckling Ladies Debate Society. Today's adventure, The Scars I Have Ignored, Part 2.
Miss Saffron, it's Iris. You need to come quick.
What happened here? Only got here a few minutes ago myself. The door's been torn off the hinges? Furniture destroyed? Look at these gouges on the wood. Someone wandered into this house in a bad way. What's that on the ground? Maybe you should take Aster out of here.
No way. Iris is my friend. I'm staying.
We don't know that she's not here.
You mean dead, right? I need to know.
All right, for now. But when I say go, you go. Understand? Minta, do you have any animals in the area that could have done this?
Haven't been any bear sightings in years. We see a wolf or two, but mostly thin, mangy ones. Nothing that could do this. Not this.
What do you know? Are you hiding something?
Some things shouldn't be said aloud. No sign of any living thing, neither Iris nor Gerald.
What the hell did you do to my house?
Speak the devil's name.
Mr. Henders, where's your wife?
How the hell should I know?
You were the last person with whom she was seen.
After she got lippy, I headed back to the Wise Heron. That's our local pub. Slept there. Only just getting back now.
And there's someone who can verify that?
The tavern keeper. Slept on his floor. Wait, why are you asking me questions like this?
Just establishing where everyone was last night when this happened. Where are you going?
From the pub I came, to the pub I return. Going to round up some lads to fix my door. That's it lying over yonder after all.
You're not going to help look for your wife?
You lost her, you find her.
What a charmer.
I believe I have discovered something.
There you are. We went right, you went left. I wondered where you'd wandered.
I had a hunch, and it proved to be correct. You have found nobody, is this true?
Not a sign.
I have found your sign. See here, in the mud. 2 long furrows. It runs from here down to the sand.
Furrows? From what?
Whatever broke down that door also dragged someone from the house down to the beach.
Speaking of the door, it's just like he told us. 2 slashes of red. Looks like a 7.
Minta, you know her best. Who could have done such a thing to Iris?
Not a who. A what?
What does this mean?
Iris is gone. You'll not see her again. She's been claimed by the Selkies.
What are you talking about?
I will say no more. You'd best give up now. Only heartache will follow. Whatever you do, you'll do it without me.
That was odd. And rude.
Could you not see? The woman was terrified. But I'm not giving up the search.
Nor I.
Me neither.
Esther, I didn't see you there. Come here, child. I'm so sorry that all this is happening, but my amazing wife and I are going to see it through. In this, you can believe.
Thank you. And I want to help.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Do you know the way to town? Or where the pub is? Or even where Sean lives?
Perhaps a local would be helpful.
You're right. We're strangers in a strange land. We're happy to have a Sherpa.
What's a Sherpa?
Someone who knows the area. A local guide.
Like Natty Bumpo.
I'm not sure. Saffron, is this correct?
It is. You've read The Last of the Mohicans?
I did.
If Iris was here, then I'd say to her what Hawkeye said to Cora. You stay alive, no matter what occurs. I will find you. No matter how long it takes, no matter how far, I will find you.
You can believe her. Once she begins a thing, she does not quit until it is done.
I believe you. And I think I know where you can start looking.
Zinnia, are you in here?
Back this way.
This is the library?
If you want to be specific, the library is that shelf right over there. This is also town hall, the chapel, land surveyor's office, and more, I think.
So much work for one building. She must be exhausted.
What have you two found?
It is as Minto said, a rush of women have been disappearing all along the coast, north and south, all under these strange circumstances. What about you?
I spoke with one of the workers at the Wise Heron. He was a little standoffish at first, but I managed to persuade him to talk.
Did you use your sword to make the point, or something softer? Maybe you did things my way?
No, I bribed him. Why? What is your way?
Probably best not to speak of such things with younger ears around. What did he reveal?
Gerald's alibi is legitimate. He was there the whole night. So unless he planned the crime, He's in the clear.
But as they are married, perhaps he stands to gain the property if Iris was no longer around.
It's the other way around.
What's that?
Iris gets all the land. Gerald gave it to her.
How does that work?
Don't know, but I overheard Iris and Miss Dench talking. She said it was a marriage of convenience, not love.
What else do you remember?
That it was all about property. Gerald gave her all of his, and she paid off all his bills.
This all couldn't be about land, could it?
Is that a problem?
No, it's just... I was hoping for something more exciting than people chasing dirt.
Aster, you said the land surveyor worked out of here. So that means... Aha! More maps. Let's see what they found.
Miss Dench told me the whole area is filled with caves. I have to watch out where I step when I'm out on the hills. Lots of old mines.
Do you know what they were digging for?
They found nothing. Lots of holes, but nothing worth anything in any of them.
She's right. This report confirms it. Just trace amounts of what would be considered valuable materials.
Ah, thank goodness.
What's good about that?
Whatever this is, it's not about soil. I'm betting it's pirate gold.
We have a pirate.
So you do. What do you know about him?
They call him Anatole the Accursed. The stories say he got that name because he sank a ship full of missionaries.
That's brutal.
They also say he's killed his last 4 wives.
Perhaps he has been shopping for a new one. Definitely worth a conversation, no?
And where is this cursed pirate?
No one knows. They say he never comes on land, but his crew does, and only at night.
And where do they gather?
The Ox Hare.
The place I just came from.
The good and bad of small-town life, everyone flocks to the same spots, sinners and saints.
Back we go then. Aster?
I'm not staying here, and I'm not going back to hide with Miss Dench. I said I'd help find Miss Iris, and I'm going to help.
Well, all right then. Lead the way.
Plus, maybe I'll get to see some real-life violence.
What was that?
Nothing.
This is a place?
Indeed. However, it was a lot less rowdy earlier today.
This is amazing.
They certainly are a colorful clientele.
Without doubt. And so many wonderful scars.
You like scars?
I suppose I do. Everyone I saw when I was younger was supposed to look flawless, not a hair out of place. So I never got to see any. To think that each wound tells a story. It's intriguing.
Then I have a few to show you.
Really?
Oh, yes. One is in a very tender location and has its own tale.
Well, that's something to look forward to. I'll add it to the menu. Let's call it Today's Special.
This place has a menu?
No, dear. That's something for just Zinni and I.
This reminds me of a place I have visited before. It is named the Knuckle Duster.
Where is that?
In the south of France. I should take you there sometime. In that place, I have started many fights.
And you might need to do so again.
Let's start with drinks. Barkeep.
Evening, ladies. Welcome to the Wise Heron. Name's Tolstoy. What can I do for you?
Did you say Tolstoy?
Yeah. Got a problem with it?
Not at all.
Whiskey, 2 shots.
3,
2.
None.
You have a problem with women?
Women? No. You two? Yes. This is a locals bar. And you ain't locals.
Perhaps we just moved to town.
And perhaps you can just keep on moving.
Fine then, we'll skip the whiskey and go right to the information. We are looking for Anatole the Accursed.
That certainly got their attention.
As a wise man once said, if you want to make a scene, be seen.
And now you're hopping up on the bar.
Good evening, ruffians and thugs. I am Mademoiselle. Apologies. I am Madame Liberté, and this is Madame Égalité. Our friend Iris is missing. We are hoping that Anatole or one of his compatriots can assist us in locating her.
I believe that silence gives you your answer. You can walk out or be dragged out.
A moment to confer. Égalité?
Understood. Aster, I want to show you something. Take a look at this scarf.
It's so beautiful. This fabric. It's so soft, but so thick.
The Romans used to call it woven winds because of how light it was. It was a gift from a Kumari of India. That's like a princess.
Why are you showing this to me?
I'm going to tie it around your head to cover your eyes.
Why?
What we're about to do to these vile miscreants should not be witnessed by young eyes. Here we go. Too tight?
No, it fits fine.
Well then, let's make some mayhem.
No peeking.
Sorry. Can I look now?
Just one more.
We're clear.
Wow. That is a lot of blood.
Not as much as it could have been.
Liberté.
Apologies, but I speak the truth. Where do you think you're crawling off to?
Look at what you did to my place.
I'm sure it's seen worse.
Wait. Something's not right here.
I'll say. You planning on paying for all this damage?
Look at him.
Must I?
Not a scratch on him. No bruised knuckles, no splinters, not even a shard of glass. That means you're incredibly lucky.
Or incredibly skilled.
Why don't you share a drink and a story with us, Tolstoy? Or should I say, Anatole?
Drat. How did you figure it out?
The dashing rogue Anatole Kuragin is a character from War and Peace, written by Leo Tolstoy. Wasn't that big of a jump for the well-read.
That's Anatole the Accursed? He's so blah.
Legends rarely live up to reality.
And what better way to keep up with what your crew and the town were saying behind your back?
People tell bartenders everything.
Fine. You caught me.
Where is Iris?
I don't know.
You saw what we did to your patrons. Imagine what we could do if we were even more motivated.
Aster, we might need to put that blindfold back on. And maybe some earmuffs, too.
I really don't know. Listen, I'm a criminal, a scumbag, a smuggler, and inflictor of violence.
So far, we're in agreement.
But even I have standards. And people are people, not commodities, not cargo. The way I earned my title.
Murdering missionaries.
Guilty as charged. But it was only after I'd freed the men, women, and children they'd taken. Their new flock were all in chains. I don't know what this New Jerusalem looks like, but it's not some place you should be dragged to.
And what of your missing wives?
I never laid a hand on them. One night, they just disappear. Red 7 on the wall, broken railings, claw marks. No one knows the truth.
Until now.
Seems so. I know you're tough and brave and kinda hot.
Kinda?
Fine. Very hot.
Agreed.
If your friend was taken, she isn't coming back. That's the rule. No one returns.
That's ominous.
You're getting close to something that takes and does not give back. It's a secret people have died and killed for. I'm a wanted criminal, and even I wanted no part of that.
Égalité, what do you think?
Aster, I don't want to leave this up to you, but I need to know if you want us to see this through.
For Iris? Of course I do.
Then it's settled. Who do we need to see?
Who? I don't know. Where? I do. Huh. How am I going to give you directions?
It just so happens I have a map.
And then you were like, bam. And he was like, lurk. And you were like, swish. And he was like, ow.
You weren't supposed to be looking.
I wasn't. That's just what I heard.
Sharp ears on this one.
And this is what you do? Travel around the world? Beat up bad guys?
I suppose so.
And don't forget the kissing. There is much kissing.
Wow. I never knew there were people like you in the really real world. How did you become like this?
Oh, my. That's a lot of stories.
But it really comes down to teachers. I would find the person who knew about the thing I wanted to learn, and then would do whatever I could to get them to show me.
And they just would?
Some took more convincing than others.
My path was more linear, but also peopled with amazing teachers. I went through the traditional route of basic to higher education. Now it's become far less traditional, but still learning.
Yes, always learning.
I love learning.
Good. Never stop, because you'll always need to know just a little bit more.
And it's frustrating to be bad at something, but know that every time you try, you are a little bit better.
And it looks like we're here.
The inn? Why are we back here?
Aster.
No, you're not leaving me behind.
Unknown dangers await us. And while you are a clever companion, our focus needs to be on each other.
I'm sorry, Aster. You're just too young for everything. Your time will come. But this is what we do, and we need to do it our way.
Will you promise to bring Iris back?
We cannot. We cannot even promise we will return. But I will say this. We will do everything in our power to make things turn out right.
We also love happy endings, but we don't always get them.
But knowing that you are here and safe with Minta, that will give us a peace of mind to slay whatever dragons lay before us.
Fine. Good night, I guess.
Sometimes the right thing is not the easy thing.
I know. We're not going now, are we?
No. While we have an approximate location, wandering around the moors in the dark is too dangerous even for me.
Oh, thank goodness. That fight took a lot out of me. They threw everything at us. I'm exhausted.
Not too exhausted, I hope.
Why? What did you have in mind?
A bit of a midnight snack. Let's say a 5 and 12.
Oh, an excellent combination. And I believe there was a special of the day?
In fact, there is. But that will likely bump the 12 up to 13. Is that all right?
Well, I'm already limbered up. What's a vacation without a little overindulgence?
That's what I hoped you'd say.
Racia.
Come back here, you!
To be continued.